Hey everyone, welcome to the last day of Vloguary. And I thought it would be only appropriate to get back into my absolutely very first non-beauty favorites for the year. This is for January, obviously, and I am really excited because I don't have like a ton of things, but the things that I do have, I'm really been loving. So I've got some music and some TV shows that I want to talk about. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. First off, I'm going to start with Unconditionally by Katy Perry. I really like this song. I think it's really pretty. As soon as I heard like the inspiration, first I thought it was about her relationship with John Mayer, and I was like, because I don't like him. I think he's a douchebag. But then I heard that it was actually about a trip that she made to Africa recently, and that's what inspired her to write the song. I just think it's such a beautiful song. Like, I don't know, the lyrics are really pretty, and I love her voice on it. It's just really great. So, really been liking that a lot. Next thing I want to talk about is a song that has just been like, oh, speaking to my soul lately. It's so good. Oh my gosh. It's called Nothing on Me by Alex Johnson, and it is off of her brand new album, which just came out, American Dreamer. Um, it's so good. Like, you just have to go and listen to it. Like, I can't even describe it. Like, so much soul. It's so inspiring and just, it's really great. So, look it up on her YouTube channel. She actually has a live version that she did in the studio of it. It's really good. She also has backup singers on the actual song, so you just go and look up different performances. She kind of does it a little bit differently every time. It's such a great song. Next, I'm going to talk about another Katy Perry song called Dark Horse, which I love it. It's really different for her. Not really different, but it's more on like the hip hop, like urban pop, I should say, is probably the best way to describe it. That's the kind of vibe with the song. I love the melody, the beat's fun, just kind of vibe out too. So that's been a favorite of mine, just a really fun song. Next I want to talk about Burn by Ellie Goulding. I love the mixture of influences in this song. You can hear some like EDM and electronica, but some reggae influence as well, but it's still like a pop song. I love it, and I've slowly but surely been warming up to her voice. It's very unique. At first I didn't like it, but I do think it's really unique. It's very, in case you like haven't heard any of her songs before. Let's see. She naturally has a higher register voice, but it's still like very raspy at the same time. I don't know. It's hard to describe. If you guys are fans of her music, then you know what I mean. But yeah, been liking that song a lot lately. It's her new single as well. Getting into TV, I have two shows that I want to talk about in depth. There is American Horror Story Coven, which they just had their season finale, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. Like, I love it. Like, this whole season, it's just been flawless. I'm so impressed with what Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk have done with the show this season. It's the best it's ever been. Even though it is only the third season, it's so much better than the first two. And there's actually some sort of resolution at the end, which usually with this series, he just kind of throws everything in with the kitchen sink and lets it fly. It doesn't really care about wrapping up any kind of story. So to have some kind of closure with this was good. And spoiler alert, Cordelia being the next Supreme, I'm okay with that. So love that. So good. I really hope they bring Emma Roberts back next season too. So yeah, really good stuff there. Also, I just want to talk about Nashville. This week's episode, or last week's episode, depending on when you watch this, was so good. I loved it. Honestly, Juliet's whole speech and then the song that she sang was just, ooh, I loved it. Like, she has balls bigger than half the guys on that show. I love her character. Hayden does a real good job of playing her as well. And how much do you guys want to bet that Raina's going to send Juliet to her label? Just saying. I'm here for that, to be honest. Also, the Avery and Juliet thing, like them finally hooking up. I really like that pairing too. I think that he's good for her. just the whole show. Lennon and Maisie are always amazing. Love them. Connie Britton can do no wrong in my book. And can we just talk about, I was thinking about this earlier, she's kind of slutty because like she's been with every single adult man on that show over the age of 30. Like basically Avery and Gunnar are the only two guys she hasn't hooked up with. She's been with Luke, she's been with Teddy, she's been with Conrad, and now in Deacon. So just saying. So yeah, love that. And then, oh, one more thing I want to talk about. Getting back to the music tip. Okay, Sarah Bareilles has this concert DVD that she put out called Sarah Bareilles Live from the Variety Playhouse. It is a show that she did, I think, in Massachusetts somewhere. I don't know. But they aired it on TV, and it was amazing, you guys. Like, seriously, I've been a fan of hers for a long time, but like, she blew me away with this show. First of all, she's doing the show with no band whatsoever, just her and the piano, which she's never done before, and it's kind of unheard of these days, especially for someone as successful as she's been. Just that alone just really allowed her voice to shine, just the way that she just really took control. She did an awesome mashup, which I don't want to spoil because you guys have to see it. She did an awesome mashup of one of her songs and an Elton John song. She also did a cover of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, which was absolutely amazing. Like, she poured her heart out on that song. You guys have to go and watch that video. So yeah, I just have to mention that because it's something that's really stuck in my mind. I watched it maybe 2 months ago, and it's just been ingrained in my brain ever since. So really, really love that. And those are all of my favorites for January. Thank you guys so much for watching Vloguary and commenting, and for my new subscribers. I just really appreciate it. It's been definitely a little bit more work than usual, but it's been a good kind of work, and I have really enjoyed it, and hopefully it will continue in the months ahead this year. So again, thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later. Bye.